Saturday night. And apparently, the Royal Rumble is still going on, although I thought it was going to end after the women's Royal Rumble. And after that, I was about done. I actually fell asleep for a little bit during the women's Royal Rumble, and I was kind of surprised. Like, usually the Royal Rumble takes place kind of like near the main event or at the halfway point of the pay per view. So when the Royal Rumble started, and like I knew it was gonna start like around 8 o'clock, I was kind of like, whatever. I'll probably just pop it on at around like 8:30 or something like that, which I did, and then I realized I had missed the first chunk of the men's Royal Rumble. The Royal Rumble, I think, is the best WWE pay-per-view because I think WrestleMania has become stale and bloated, and by bloated I mean like insanely bloated. I mean it's like literally, it's become like the Super Bowl where there's just hours upon hours of like bullshit that has nothing to do with anything other than just like, the kind of I don't even know, like the vestige or the garnish or the just like the hype, like kind of like empty hype that just goes on and on and on and on to try to frame things. And then after hours of that, finally you get to the pay per view, and then the pay per view itself is like 4 hours, and it's just the definition of burnout. And then in addition to that, they've decided to like stretch WrestleMania to 2 days, and I just don't give a shit. Although I mean, I probably will check it out, but I mean, I watched the good chunk of the men's Royal Rumble, the weird like bowling alley rock and skate, blue light, um, Bray Wyatt and Eli Drake match, and then I didn't really pay attention to the Alexa Bliss match. And then I watched the women's Royal Rumble and fell asleep for a second. But then when Chelsea Green came back, I woke up because that kind of caught my attention that she would, leave Impact just to, go back to WWE only to be like immediately eliminated. But, better to, I guess serve in hell than rule in heaven. So, you're better off. Hey, Diego San, my good friend and brother from another mother. I guess it's better to be eliminated in front of 50,000 people than to be a queen in front of 50 people that got kind of golf clap you for doing good wrestling matches. So, but yeah, that was kind of that was after the women's Royal Rumble. I just figured it's like, oh well, this must be over. And then I went to the bathroom, grabbed some coffee, and my friend texted me, and he's like, "So how you liking the Royal Rumble so far?" And I'm like, "So far? I mean, isn't it over?" And apparently there's like a Kevin Owens match, and there's going to be some Sami Zayn Uso drama or something. And I want to live stream. I don't care. I mean, I'm sure I'll check the highlights or pop in on it or something like that, but. I'll say this. I thought that, hey, Akame, how the hell are you, my friend? Always good to have a fellow anime and manga and Japanese video game enthusiast on the stream. Do you watch Devilman? I've checked it out here and there. Um, there was a one I think I was probably done in like the early 2000s, late 90s. I caught a couple episodes of. Very dark and bloody. But I thought it was interesting. So I mean, I don't know like a ton about it, but it definitely seems like a gritty occult superhero anime. So there's definitely some creative merits to that genre. But I haven't checked it out too much. I mean, I don't know. Like, I'd have to watch more of it to be able to commentate. Like, if it gets too weird for me. Although, oh, what's that anime with like the naked spider girl? It's not Demon City Shinjuku. Gosh darn it! It's like a cop, and the demon world is bleeding into the real world, and his female partner is like one of the demons, and I don't know, they have sex and she gets pregnant with like the savior of the world or something. Like it's a very gritty, gory anime, and I've taken so many blows to the head that I can't remember the name of it like as I should. But it was one of those like Goku of the Midnight Eye style animes, not Doomed Megalopolis. What are your thoughts? Gosh darn, it's gonna really bother me now. I used to watch that all the time on Pluto TV. It used to always come on Saturday nights. Um, I'll figure it out at some point. Um, it's not Demon City Shinjuku, and it's not Goku the Midnight Eye. I can't remember the name. Gosh darn it. Anyway, um, what do I think about WWE being sold? I think that it is going to, in all likelihood, be a stepping stone to Vince McMahon gaining control of his company once again, because I think he is a uh, person that does not want to retire. And I understand that because my grandpa worked until he was 93, and my mom retired from teaching back in 2016 and no, 2017. 2000, I think she retired in 2017, and it's 2023, and she's been teaching consistently since then through long-term subbing. So, just because people, it's the same thing with Tom Brady, Tom Brady, Brett Favre, like it's hard to give up something that you're good at and you like doing. Um, I think, Aaron Rodgers is might be going through some of this drama too. It's like when you reach a certain age and you're like, well, should I step away or should I keep going or what? If you want to do what you love, you want to do what you love for as long as you live. So I think Vince McMahon regrets, um, you know, basically tapping out to the scandal. And I think he's going to find a way to come back. And if that means selling the company to Saudi Arabia and taking it private, I mean, maybe he'll sell it to The Rock and make The Rock sign a contract to say that you have to put me in charge and make the company private, but you get to, have massive power and inherit it when I die or something. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. I think the sale of WWE, and this is just like nerd fan speculation, is just going to be a way for Vince McMahon to regain control. Because what else is the point of it? Um, I don't know. I mean, I guess for everyone to make massive amounts of money, but it seems like they're already doing that. So why would you sell if you're already like making bank on your stock and stuff? So I don't know. I digress. I don't really know, other than just my off the cuff impressions. So yeah, sale of WWE I think is just a way for Vince McMahon to regain power. Um, and I understand why he doesn't want to retire because he literally lives and breathes wrestling. It's his purpose in life. It's his religion. It's his air that he breathes. I remember I listened to an interview with Hulk Hogan on Canadian television, off the record, and the host asked Hulk, "Why did WCW lose to WWF?" And Hulk's answer was, um, "You know, I could call Vince McMahon at 4 o'clock in the morning, and he would talk wrestling with me. I could never get anyone on the phone at Turner when I wanted to, and that was the difference. So, and all these top athletes, if you take a look at like Mike Tyson or anyone, it's like they always just have this insane work ethic, where Tyson's out jogging at like 4 in the morning kind of thing, just because he wants to get an edge on someone. So someone like that, like Vince McMahon, he wants to die at his desk, and I think that's that. Yeah, but I thought the Rumble matches for the 2023 Royal Rumble, just looking at the individual Royal Rumble matches, I thought they were pretty good. Um, I was hoping that Logan Paul would win because I think he's much more charismatic than Cody Rhodes. Um, but I think Cody Rhodes, part of the deal where he came over from AEW was that we're going to let you win the belt at WrestleMania. And that in turn would also sow dissent among the EVPs at AEW so that when their contracts would run out, they would see the good example of Cody and want to jump ship so they could have their WrestleMania moment. So I think Cody is going to get treated well in order to try to screw with the political situation in AEW. Even though I think Logan Paul is the future Stone Cold Steve Austin. I don't. Hey, in 1070, how are you, my friend? I don't think that. I don't think there's ever going to be another Hulk Hogan, but there definitely could be another Steve Austin, and I say that in the sense that like when you saw Steve, and I was not a Steve Austin fan. I did not like Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm greatly in the minority for that, but I thought Stone Cold was a lot of cheap heat. But you knew when you watched him that he had massive momentum and this it factor, and you knew that if he ever got the belt, it was going to be a huge force of nature that was going to be a huge deal. I mean, you could sense that, like as Meltzer says, you could see the writing on the wall that Austin was going to be the guy. And Logan Paul definitely has that aura about him. And he hasn't even performed that long. But he's extremely athletic. He's extremely charismatic. He's what there's something about a lot of today's pro wrestlers where they don't have that. You either identify with them or want to be like them, because a lot of them are basically nerds in high cut underwear. They're like Abercrombie and Fitch models doing cartwheels kind of thing, and that's like. It doesn't really lend itself to people being like, I want to be like that guy, or I can relate to that guy. But there's something about Logan Paul where it's like, he's a boxer, he's a YouTuber, he's clearly a fan of the game of pro wrestling, and he's so athletic that he can pull off these like Dragon Ball style moves. I'm talking about Wicked City. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Wicked City was what I was talking about. Thank you so much. Wicked City, thank you. Yeah, that would have driven me nuts. So I'm thankful that you thought of that. Yes, Wicked City is the one I was thinking of with the naked Spider Woman. All right, thank you, Diego. Yes. So, but Cody's cool. Cody was treated like absolute garbage by the AEW fans. But the reason he was treated like garbage by the AEW fans is because he pushed himself down people's throats, and like it was, I don't know, he tried to like have the whole company like celebrate him as a person, and it was like, what are you doing? Like it was just weird. I remember like here's a video Christmas card from the Rhodes family, and it's like Cody and Brandy and their dog, and the dog gives them an ornament that says that Brandy's pregnant, and it's like, what is this? And it's, I don't know. And like there was too much of a fuss made about Cody. Like I expected him to be lowered from the ceiling in a wedding dress at AEW. It was that kind of thing, that he was doing, and the fans got sick of that in a hurry. And the other thing about Cody is that he's such a good heel that this whole situation of the fans getting sick of him and the Young Bucks being heels and Omega being a heel with Don Callis and stuff like that, and the Bullet Club, which made, him really have a career resurgence outside of WWE. There was really this idea that Cody really should turn heel, but he didn't want to do it. And, and he and his wife were just getting brutalized by the AEW fans. So, Vince McMahon or Triple H or whoever is like, hey, here's a dump truck of money in a WrestleMania moment. Want to jump ship? And, he said, sure. And there he is. So, Logan Paul, I think, is a much better performer than Cody Rhodes. And Cody Rhodes is popular now with the AEW fans to kind of spite. I'm sorry, Cody Rhodes is popular with the WWE fans to spite AEW fans and the AEW company. But I do think there's a high probability that Cody Rhodes will have to turn heel in WWE because people will start to get sick of him there because I don't know. I don't. He's not as good a babyface as he is a heel, and that's just what it is. But there was a great moment where Logan Paul and Ricochet did this like Dragon Ball style move where they like flew across the ring and like they literally were like at opposite ends of the ring and like flew into each other and like clotheslined and punched each other. And it was like something out of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, or Dragon Ball Z or something like that. It was excellent. The women's Royal Rumble had a very, very good choreographed ending with Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan and Asuka. And that was very good. But, like, I don't watch NXT, so a lot of the entrants in the women's Rumble, like, I didn't know, and they still seemed very green, which was fine. Um, but I don't know. It'd be kind of like here's Highway McFadden, the interweight, never eat soggy worms NXT champion. There's like who, like what, you know? So yeah, I don't know. But it was cool, and Rhea Ripley's cool, and I thought both the ending segments of both Rumble matches were very good. They did that Gunther Cody Rhodes match where Cody went up against the guy who'd been in the ring the whole time, and the Rhea Ripley, kind of looking like she was going to fall off, and then pulling off the Hurricane Rana after Liv Morgan had gotten accidentally Muda misted by Asuka. Was very cool, and I was very satisfied after that match. I think they could have easily just ended the Rumble after that. But I don't know. Is it still going on? Let me. What time is it now? It's like 12 o'clock, and yeah, it's still going on. Like they have. Kevin Owens going up against Roman Reigns, and yeah, they're just flopping around the ring. So I don't know. Kevin Owens is kicked out of something. So but we definitely can't watch the Rumble because we'll get in trouble. So anyway. But you know what we can watch? We can watch various wrestling games. So that's good. And what better game to start off our stream than WWF Royal Rumble? It's Sinister's. I'm at my friend's birthday, and I'm saying hello. Well, hello, Sinister. Awesome. And happy birthday to your friend. And thanks for stopping by to say hello. Feel free to stop by the live stream at your leisure and catch up on it on your own time, And also, our good friend John is in the chat. John, how the hell are you, my friend? So while, the Rumble is still going on, why don't we take a gander at some gameplay by yours truly of the WWF proto new generation Royal Rumble with such characters as The Undertaker, the greatest wrestler of all time, the immortal Hulk Hogan, Crush, the narcissist Lex Luger, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Razor Ramon, Macho Man, the model Rick Martel, Papa Shango, Bret the Hitman Hart, and Syracuse's own IRS. How's my son? Is he feeling better? Yes, he is feeling better. He gave me the stomach bug, and then we all threw up. The end. Oh, yes, GoldenEye is actually out on the Switch. Unfortunately, I don't get paid until Monday. So I can't download it right now. But have you played the Switch GoldenEye? Is it good? I hear there's like a giant multiplayer on it for online. That could be interesting for sure. People could, see what it's like to do the Battle Royale style with the OG of first-person shooters. I've got some random stuff in my Genesis drawer that I didn't realize. I've got this little Dr. Mario right here. Yikes, but I'm glad you're feeling better. Yeah, Actually, when you ran into me at the drugstore with that ginger ale, I got sick later that night. So it was actually good that I had that ginger ale. It kind of took a little of the edge off, although I was very sick. Um, my son, we bought a Minecraft amiibo. There you go. I'm not a huge Minecraft guy, but he's pretty cool. So there's Mario and Minecraft Steve. What else we got in this drawer? We got Kinnikuman right here. There we go. Fight on, Kinney, man. It's somewhat similar to Virtual Console, except it's for online and supports multiplayer. Cool. Very cool. Very cool. Where's my Royal Rumble? We got some stereo chords here. How many action figures do you have? Well, it depends. I have many. There are varying okay, I've got ginger ale is always helpful for an upset stomach. It really is. Even if it's a bug, you can kind of like take some of the edge off or dull the pain a little bit. Even if you are going to get sick, it does serve a function. And if you don't have a bug, then it really, really is effective. Some of my so I've got two versions of action figures, right? I have some action figures that are kind of like, like you can play with them, or my son can play with them, or something like that. And then there's other action figures that I have that are like statues that I glue onto the TVs. Like over here, we have these guys. We got Tiffany from Rival Schools, WrestleMania 9 Hulk Hogan, Mega Man, or the Rock Man, depending on your region. We got Goku Black, Dragon Ball GT Goku, Gohan, all that good stuff. So like figures like that, or over here we got some more, like these guys here. I view these guys more as like, statues, so but then like, there's stuff in my son's toy box that like I let him use, or so I don't know. There's like varying degrees of action figures, and I don't really have a working tally of how many I have, but I've got a good variety. So where is Royal Rumble here? Mighty Max Top Fighter 2000. That's an interesting game. Glaylancer. That's another good game. Yeah, let's see what else we got here. Come on, where's Royal Rumble? Toy Story. That's an interesting game. This is like one of the coolest games here. It's this very awesome Sonic 3 repro that I had made. It's like the ultimate version of Sonic 3 with the ultimate cover. Yes. Yeah, the Rockman sound is awesome. Where is Royal Rumble? Got Fantasy Star. That's a good one. For some reason, when I bought it, I don't know why there's this weird magic marker thing over the Sega Genesis logo or the Fantasy Star. Like, I don't even know what's under here. It's got to be the Sega Genesis logo. Cheeky Cheeky Boys, Power Rangers, Nadia, The Secret of Blue Water, Mortal Kombat 2, Batman Forever, the worst game ever made. Batman Forever is such a horrible game. Like, dude, I will put up with a lot of crap, but that game is just horrendous. Here it is, right here, Royal Rumble. I will give the benefit of the doubt to games like Dragon Ball GT: The Final Bout, which are, universally panned. Everyone like hates that game, but I like it because I like Dragon Ball, and the game has got it's kind of fun to play. Like if you figure out the quirks of it, it's enjoyable to play. Batman Forever is not. That game is, at least on the Genesis, a muddy, confusing mess, and I do not like that game at all. I'm happy I own it, just so I can say that I own an absolutely horrible video game that's like spectacularly bad. And you'll notice I'm not usually very negative about my video games, but I really don't like Batman Forever. I mean, it's possible I'm missing something, and like maybe there is some hidden merit to that game. And if you can show it to me, please do. But I just don't see it. So, all right. So let's pop in our Royal Rumble for Sega Genesis. And we actually also have the Super Nintendo version of this if you wanted to get really crazy. Um, so let's get to going here. Why don't we play our Sega on our JVC PBM? We'll lower you down a little bit here. Actually, no, we won't. I prefer the Nintendo. I'm sorry. I just hope Nintendo can bring Perfect Dark on the Switch. Is it Perfect Dark on the Xbox? Like, didn't they do a release on that for? Woo. What are we doing here? Didn't they do a release on that for like the Xbox 360 or something? Sorry, I'm just trying to position my camera here. I never really did Perfect Dark because I'm not that into shooters. I mean, I'm not opposed to them or anything like that. It's just not really my style. Okay, there we go. But I've heard like Perfect Dark is like everything that's good about GoldenEye, but better for people who like GoldenEye. So, and I mean, I like GoldenEye, but the main reason I like GoldenEye is just the memories of playing it with my friends. It's not a game that I'm good at. It's not a game that I owned when I was a teenager. It's a game that I would just kind of have some fun struggling through when I would go to friends' birthday parties or hang out at their houses or things like that, you know. We play like GoldenEye and Mario Kart, and those games I would not be good at, but I would always have fun playing. So, you know, and I was not an early adopter of the N64. Oh, I gotta plug in my Sega Genesis because my daughter kept turning it on and off, so I just unplugged the AC adapters. Alright, bear with me, people. Okay, we got 1 Mississippi and 2 Mississippi. And will this do it? Yes, it will. There we go. We need some volume here. There's the Hulkster. Would you want to do a 2-player game sometime? I'm not opposed to the idea of that. I mean, my schedule is not necessarily great, but I'm definitely not saying no. The eternal rivalry. Shawn Michaels and Bret the Hitman Hart. Rick Martel was in WCW for a little bit, and I don't know. I don't remember a ton of him being there. I remember him doing some pretty decent stuff on Thunder. You know, I wonder, with this new tripod, we do have some RGB light options here. I wonder how that would look if we actually tried to flex that on this monitor here. Let's plug it in and see. Ooh, Bret Hart. I would just sit and listen to the MIDI versions of these theme songs. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Well, I mean, we have this like revolving light here, so I don't know. It does kind of look cool, though. I mean, there's like other options we can do here with the RGB option. Like, I mean, we got an RGB monitor here, but there's like other light options here. This gives us like solid colors here. Have you heard of the game SnowRunner? I have not. IRS, all right. What game console is it on? All right. Let's get some gameplay going here. Money, 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 money. We'll put the difficulty down all the way, because I'm a baby. We're going to be the ultimate wrestler from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 275 pounds, 6'8", and unlike many games, this actually features Hulk's off-the-ropes leg drop. Oops, sorry. I hit A instead of C. My bad. But you know, if you hurt his friend, then you hurt his pride. And he's got to be a man, and he can't let it slide. Because he is a real American. He fights for the rights of every man. I am a real American. Fight for what's right. Fight for your life. All right. Axe Boomba. So I remembered. So my first memories of pro wrestling are watching Hulk Hogan and Macho Man beat each other up on like WCW Superstars. I think it was like five or six. But you know, Hulk Hogan was always my favorite wrestler, and it wasn't until like I was in like fourth grade when I started. I said to myself, you know, I'm gonna try watching WCW. And it just so happened that was when Hulk Hogan showed up for the first time with his ticker tape parade. So, like, Hulk Hogan had American Made as his theme song. So when I played this game, I was used to American Made and not Real American. So I thought that was playing American Made and not Real American. And then I started watching like some of his WWF matches and heard Real American when my like friend would like download the MP3s and stuff, and that's when I was like, oh, that's like even better, you know. But I like American Made. It's a good song. He's American Made, which was also a character on The Tick. That was a good Fox Saturday morning TV show. Fighting my NWO brethren, Razor Ramon. I met Hacksaw Jim Duggan in Ithaca, New York. He was very, very nice. The coolest thing he said was, you know, I may be, what did he say? I may be 60 years old, but Hogan and Ric Flair still call me kid. You know? Cat fight. Just to go like, you slut. Off the ring you go. Papa Shango. Ooh, Hogan and Bret Hart. This was the match that was supposed to take place, but Hulk didn't want to do it for really stupid reasons. Because, like, Hogan and Great Muta have had the same match, basically, that Hulk Hogan and Bret Hart had on Nitro. But for whatever reason, like, I don't know, Hulk was insecure about wrestling Bret in the United States, and it was just dumb. But I just leg dropped Macho Man right there. And now he's eliminated. Angering many. You know, I like Macho Man. I really like, but like Macho Man was a psycho, especially when it came to women. And like, I'm so sick of like people who like hate Hulk Hogan acting like Macho Man is some kind of saint when he would like lock his girlfriends in closets and spy on them and stuff like that. Like, you know, he's a freaking, and he was like mad at Hulk Hogan for like, you know, I don't know, like Hulk and Linda like let her out of whatever closet he had her in or something. He's like, whoa, you know, she cheated on me. That's because you let her out of the closet I had her locked up in. Ooh, yeah. You know, it's like, dude, man. I don't know. And I love Macho Man. Macho Man was, like, as a performer, awesome. But sometimes, like, the art and the artist are two different things. Like, the art is amazing, but the artist can have serious, serious problems. Fighting former or fellow NWO member Wall Street. One of the reasons I like this game so much is it like had all the WCW wrestlers like previous good guy forms, you know. Like I knew all these guys from WCW, and it was interesting for me to get to see them in WWF. Oops. Ex Boomba. I'm gonna just stand back here and let Bret and IRS beat each other up. Just gonna move up here, let you guys continue to beat each other up. Then I'm gonna move in and enjoy the scraps. Like the Mac system after the Dennis system. Move after completion. Oh, you want some of this? All right, fine. Leg drop. And that's the end of that. And Hulk Hogan is your winner. Coronated by Mean Gene. Only WWF game that's good, in my opinion, is the WrestleMania arcade game. That game's very cool. I like this game a lot. I actually bought it from a friend when I was in 8th grade. Let's see how this looks without the light here. Then you hurt my pride. I gotta be a man. I can't let it slide. I am a real American. Dude, I don't know how to turn off the light. I think I gotta like unplug the thing now. That's too bright. How do I turn this thing off here? Up, down. There we go. That's off now. No, it's not. Now it's red. Whatever. I don't care. Good enough. You just won your match, and I won my race. That is very cool. Great minds think alike. Let's do a solo match here. Let's do Hulk Hogan versus Bret the Hitman Hart. No, you know what? Let's, yeah, okay. Oh, I put it on random. Alright, we'll just fight Crush instead. You know, it's funny. It's like, wow, they really made the Royal Rumble more concise. And then, like, my friend's like, you know what's still going on, right? I'm like, oh, I guess they didn't, you know? Like, these WWE pay-per-views, they're way too long. I mean, thankfully they were smart enough to put this on a Saturday, because when they pull this shit on, like, a Sunday, you know, it's like, dude, your fans have, like, work, you know? I used to play this game on Saturday mornings and then watch City Guys. C-E-I-T-Y, you can see why these guys, the street guys, smart and streetwise. C-E-I-T-Y, you can see why these guys, the neat guys, smart and streetwise. City guys pose those looks in street clothes. It's all good coming from city people. They're all the same. Open up your eyes. Roll with the City Guys. 3. That's what happens when you play this game on easy and know how to play it, you know? We could challenge ourselves here and crank the difficulty up here. All right, we're going to play Bret on full blast here. It's such a disappointment, too, because Hogan and Bret, like, Bret Hart versus Hulk Hogan on Nitro is in my top 3 Hogan matches. It would be Hogan versus Muta, Hogan versus The Rock at WrestleMania 18, and then Hogan Bret on Nitro, which is not a very long match, but I really liked it a lot. This is much harder. Yeah, but you really got to put the buttons a lot harder here. But I played a lot of this game, so I'm pretty good at it. You can also knock the referee down. Leg drop. I'm too damn good, man. That's right, Mean Gene. Raise my hand. Okay, well, this has been fun. You know, since it is WrestleMania time, it might be fun. Let's try the Super Nintendo. Not WrestleMania. Royal Rumble time. I wonder. Maybe we should try the Super Nintendo version of this game. Where are my Super Nintendo? I've got like a couple. I have a couple locations for my Super Nintendo games in the game room. One location is over there, and then I got another one down here. So let's see what we got here. Get my PC Engine. That's not what I'm looking for here. Is this my Super Nintendo games or my 64 games? What do we got here? Yeah, these are my Super Nintendo games. The horrible Captain America and the Avengers on Super Nintendo. We don't really want that. What else we got here? Art of Fighting, that game's good, but we're not looking for that. X-Men Mutant Apocalypse. Spawn, still no. Not F-Zero. We do have Super WrestleMania. I don't know if I've ever played much of this game here. Yeah, let's turn the LEDs off here. You know, not that they're all bad, but not really what we need right now. What else we got here? What do we got here? Well, we do have Chester Cheetah, Too Cool for School, which is, you know, a quality title, but not exactly what we're looking for. Street Fighter, Final Fight, Fighter's History. I thought for sure I had this. I know I have the Super Nintendo version of this game. Street Fighter Alpha 2 on the Super Nintendo. That's a trip. Star Fox. Rival Turf. I mean, I'm sure I have the ROM of this game on the Super Console X, so it doesn't really matter, but... That's so weird. I could have sworn I had this on the Super Nintendo. Ah, well, whatever. Alright. Sorry, guys. That's probably not fun to just see the top of my head looking through a pile of Super Nintendo games, but that's all part of the charm of live television, isn't it? So, my very cool PC Engine controller. I am a real American. Okay. What do we got for N64 wrestling games here? It's Rumble season after all. Alright. We have the Ultimate Game, WCW versus NWO World Tour. And WrestleMania 2000. And I don't really want to play No Mercy. No Mercy's so overrated, but I'll pull it anyway. Where's Revenge? I've got the ECW game. I've played very little of this, which isn't a shock, but fight for your life. We have the Japanese version of 1080. Where's Revenge? You know, if you guys really wanted to. So we have the actual GoldenEye, you know, if you guys wanted to play that. We don't have the Switch version, but we do have the real version here, so. You do see an Atari controller? Yes, you do. I don't have a 2600. I have a ColecoVision that has an Atari attachment. I don't have any 2600 games. I do have the 2600 Gold that was came out from At Games, and I have an SD card on that with the entire Atari library. But I don't have an actual 2600 from like the early 80s. But I do have, you know, I have every 2600 game. And if you would like, I could pop out the 2600 Gold Edition. That is so weird. I could have sworn that I had the Super Nintendo version of that. Do have a Game Shark. Another good N64 game is Fighter's Destiny. I do have that. Fighter's Destiny. You can play this too if you want. You can pop in some N64 stuff here. This is the worst wrestling game. The only good thing about this game on the PlayStation was the FMVs, and they're cut out of the N64 version. Although this blue cartridge looks nice, so. Okay, what do we got here? Okay. Okay. Well, Sega, you've been fun, but let's play some N64. Get our cord here. What? Hang on. Okay, there we go. Our N64 is RGB modded, so that's nice. Okay. Got this Robot Tyson game here. We'll take that out. I have a Japanese converter here. Play my favorite wrestling game. Well, one of them, Revenge. Some backwards here. Okay. So I'm looking forward to AEW Fight Forever because apparently Ukes, makers of Evil Zone and No Mercy have decided to help AEW out here with a wrestling title. All right, let's straighten up our camera here. It'd be unpleasant to sit on this controller, so we'll move that. This was the peak of WCW right here. I really want to get another one of these PVMs. The JVC PVMs are just freaking amazing. Do you know how I could make my N64 play in color again? Well, you may need a new composite video cord. You might need to check the settings on your television. If you're using S-Video, you might want to make sure the S-Video is securely in place of the TV. And if none of those are working, you may need to take your N64 to someone who knows how to fix N64s, which are kind of few and far between, but you could do some YouTube video troubleshooting too, so... Do I have Mischief Maker? I don't. Me and my friend would play this game like forever, and then we'd like swap the audio cords because he bought these like 80s compilation like Time Life sets. So we'd listen to like Loverboy and Starship and Whitesnake while we just did Royal Rumbles and stuff. And then we made this whole story about how Larry Zbyszko like got possessed and kidnapped Hulk Hogan's daughter, and Hulk Hogan turned the NWO into like 80s style good guys again to beat the evil Baron Zbyszko and his villainous horde. Yeah, it was really stupid and fun. So good times, good times. Exhibition. Nitro. Ichiban. Thunder in Paradise Hulk. Wolfpack Hulk. WCW Hulk. Let's go with the traditional Hollywood. And... Good fight Wolfpack Sting. TNA Sting. WCW Sting. NWO Sting. Let's fight Wolfpack Sting. thing I liked about this game is you could do like the costume changes, so you could like switch up factions and character personality and stuff like that was like very easy and intuitive. Games like No Mercy were cool, but those creative players I thought were like so in depth that they could be you could spend more time doing your creative player than actually like wrestling, like actually playing the game. Like, I mean, I know I'm kind of weird, but like for me, it would be like I'd spend so much time doing the creative player that by the time I was like ready to play the game, I was like kind of tired. like I'm kind of over it right now. Pee Wee Anderson. Like when Eric Bischoff fired him and like his kids were like begging for his job back, and Eric's like, "Listen, Junior," and he'd like come close to him like he had something important to say. He's like, "Could you tell your dad that he's still fired?" You know? I really don't like that they turned Ted DiBiase babyface, so that was really dumb. They totally could have had him and Bischoff stay as like, wow, that was like worse than Starrcade 97. They could have had, you know, DiBiase be Ted Turner and Bischoff be Bischoff, you know? Alright, we're doing a Battle Royal here since it is... let's have a big one here. 40... What is that, a 30-man Battle Royal? Let's do 28. 32. Let's do 32. Two better than WWE. Random order. We're going to do... We could do Wolfpack Hulk. Good guy. Let's do Good Guy Hulk here. And... Nah, I kind of want to do NWO Hulk. Maybe let's do Wolfpack Hulk. Let's go crazy. Get our Jinko jeans. All-American hero Lex Luger. We'll do WCW Sting. And NWO 2000 Bret Hart. And let's go crazy. My N64 was playing in color at my old apartment, but it's not at my new apartment. Do you think the cord got damaged? It very well could have. Your cord very well could have gotten, like, damaged, or it might not be in all the way, or you could just... I would get a new cord and see how that works. Are you using the yellow, white, and red connectors? Which one do you think you should get? Well, I would look for thicker cables. You know, you could try to find ones that Nintendo actually put with the N64. Anything by Monster is always very high quality. But because of the way things are now, someone might be charging a lot of money for it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. Pretty much anything new should work. My guess is like something might have just gotten like probably the color cord, one of the color communicators in the composite video probably got severed or something. Like, I mean, I don't know, but that's my guess. There you go. Yeah, these games, in my opinion, had the best engine for any wrestling game. I know people like Fire Pro Wrestling. I never could get the timing down on those games, but I'm sure if I really spent some time, I could. Max Booma. Oh, Bulldog. Ooh, counter. Side Russian leg sweep by Hulkster. No, get out. No, Hulk. No. Run. Get in. There you go. It's weird that they gave Hulk Hogan Ric Flair's special. Oh, now, Brett. It's been so long since I played this that it was really a bad idea to make this a 28-man battle royal. Because this is going to take a long time. Which we probably won't do the whole battle royal, is because... unless I really start figuring out how to knock guys out in a hurry here. Brett's out. Alright. The Giant. Eric Bischoff never should have let the Giant, Six, or Chris Jericho go to WWF. Those were huge blows to his mid-card. And upper card, too. This might be risky, but I'm going to do it anyway. Ooh, Hulk and Sting teaming up. Looks like the old days. Luger's out. Conan, in your crappy podcast. Guys who put me over, like Disco Inferno. People have done something in this business like Disco Inferno. I actually really liked Disco Inferno when I heard him do like his kayfabe commentaries, interviews, and then I like listened to his podcast, and it's like, dude, you're freaking delusional, man. Of course, he knows more than me. He actually wrestled. I didn't. I just watch. And that's not the same thing. Despite what Meltzer will tell you. So we get Conan out of the ring here. The double chop to the throat is a move that Hulk used to do in Japan quite a bit. Cool thing about these games is like they have Hulk's Japanese moveset down pretty well. Why won't Conan get knocked out of the ring? He's like clearly beaten up and hurt. This is a very long suplex. There he goes. One more. Bye, K-Dog. Oh, it's the Kid Man. Kid Man. Kid Man. He's a kid man. There's we got some Vince Russo era WCW going here. All right, Hulk eliminates Kidman already. It's Bill Goldberg with the robot outfit I gave him. He truly is the Universal Soldier. Oh man, jeez, he's got me in a freaking lock here. Arm bar there. Can we get him out? Yes, we got him. Saturn. Saturn was always cool. Ooh. Come on, let's get him out. There we go. La Parka. Or is it DDP under a mask? Chavo Guerrero Jr. It's kind of crazy. You know, Chavo was managing Andrade and AEW, and then they were going to bring in Ric Flair. Steve Williams. Koji Kaito. I named all the Japanese wrestlers their actual names. Here comes Crush. Known in WCW as Brian Adams. But I gave him his, there we go. Wolfpack Macho Man. comes Raven. Johnny Polo. Eric Bischoff never really understood the flock. But then again, Eric Bischoff can sometimes be a genius and other times just not understand anything. And down goes DDP. Here comes Disco Inferno. Proud member of the NWO Wolfpack. Well, even though he was like Vincent's bag boy. No! Go down, Disco! There you go. The Barbarian. Ming and Barb. Ultimo Dragon. What was his theme music? Like Desperado or something like that? He came out with like a bunch of belts. Alright, down goes Ultimo Dragon. Fit Finley 2000. Yeah, I had fun with this game. Fit Finley's gained new powers with his mask that he found on his tour of North Korea. But it won't be enough to defeat the power of Hulkamania. No! Giants hit me with a kidney shot. No, don't you eliminate me. Run, Hulk. Run. Let's see if we can get Dr. Death out here. No! Let me out, let me out, let me out. Dude, you idiots. Man. I'm hurt now because these idiots here. Break of the back. Hayabusa. Scott Hall. Rocking the six-pack. Oh, we got both members of the Outsiders in here now. Just focus on Hall here. Riggs, who is now a robot, you know. The flock wasn't enough of a character adjustment for him. We had to make him a robot now. American males, American males, American males. Booker T in his WWE NWO year. Man, I need my own theme music. This can't get with this. Jim Neidhart. I'm going into traffic here. Bill Cosby. All right, good deal. I'm pretty sure this was Stevie Ray, and I just turned him into Bill Cosby. Now, you see, the problem with the professional wrestling is that you can't bring the jello pudding into the match. Get out of the ring. Go back to your wife, Claire. Oh, dude, the Giant. Come on. Dude. No, 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 no! Oof. I think the Giant is stupid. Trying to pin me in a Royal Rumble match. Alright, Nash is out. Das Wunderkind Alex rides. Man, why does the Giant have my number for this match here? Maybe Alex Wright will knock him out. Alright, take that, Cause. Go back to Theo. There you go. One more. Akira Taue. Dude, the Giant is giving me all kinds of problems in this match. Come on, Alex, just knock him out. Gosh darn it, Alex Wright. They're bump, 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 bump. Do 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 do. Yeah, Alex Wright was awesome. Oh man, that was close. Come on, one more. There you go. Tenryu. This is an intense Royal Rumble match here. Or as they called it in WCW, a Battle Royal. Hogan and Alex Wright teaming up for the double power bomb here. Rake of the back. Dude, you better knock him out. Because you're so incompetent. Tenryu on the ring apron and you couldn't knock him out. All right, get up. Oop. Too early. Man, how many more do we have here? Scott Norton. The winner takes it all. The loser takes the fall. Pile driver. Just about enough of the Giant in this match here. You know, Hulk's special is just like a pin from the... Hulk's specials are so weird in this game. Oof. That is a typical Scott Norton move right there. NWO Japan. No, 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 no. All right, final three. Now we got to stay away from the ring apron because Scott Norton will try to eliminate people here. Like out of spite. Just gonna, there we go, come on. Pull him out. Ah, darn it. All right, he's knocked out. Giant, get him out. God, you guys are incompetent. on, come on, come on. Got to get away from the ring apron. It's getting kind of tense here. Oh, dude. Oh, man. Dude, the Giant has been a big problem for me all match here. It's pretty tense here. Trying to pick my spot. Hollywood Hogan, dirtiest player in the game, get out. Dude, you can't pin him. It's a Royal Rumble. Dude, I need to get a good angle on one of these guys here, and I can't find a good spot. There it is. No, there it is. Come on, get him out. Giant's out. Okay. Watch out for Norton. They're like trying to get him out. Get out. They're just beating each other up on the outside. If I can just get him near the rope. My special shall weaken him. Get out, get out, get out! Come on, get out of the ring! Dude, why will you not go out of the ring? He's like beaten to a bloody pulp. He keeps like falling in the most advantageous positions here. He's like bloodied and knocked out. Why will he not get out of the... There it is. All right. There it is. I win. That was well deserved, my friends. Ichiban wins. All right, good times, good times. See if we got anything fun and interesting happening in chat land here. All right, yes. I think it probably will be a new chord for you. When one can hope, you know. So that was fun. So we had 2 games with 2 Royal Rumbles that Hulk Hogan was victorious in both of. Yes, nice win. Thank you, my friend. Let's see what's going on with the actual Royal Rumble here, if that's still going on. And well, I don't know. My TV is black, so it's 1:20. Time flies. I know that I think Nintendo 70 was interested in seeing some Fighter's Destiny on the N64, so we can get that going here. Let's position our camera like so. Okay, time flies when you're having fun. That is true. Okay, Fighter's Destiny. Let's get our cartridge out here. Probably not going to play too much longer just because my parents are both sick, so they're not going to be in church tomorrow. So I might have to do some extra duties. Don't want to be too tired. Genki. And Ocean. I do kind of want to check out that ECW game. I remember it not being good, but I literally have no recollection of what it was like. I think it was supposed to be like that Warzone game, which I do remember playing quite a bit actually when it came out, even though it wasn't very good. One round. Yeah, let's try the girl.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's challenge. Ready, fight! Come on! Watch out! 3.1. Winner! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's challenge. Ready, fight!
This is such an interesting fighting game.
We're just warming up now.
game looks nice on a PVM. No! Ah, I lost. No! It's kind of interesting. Like, N64 had such a... I don't know. They did have some good fighting games, but they were kind of few and far between. I would like to get a copy of Mace the Dark Ages. I remember playing that at my friend's house. He rented it. Darn it. Bob. They have us Americans pegged. They know we name our people Bob. You want a race against the AI. Very cool. There we go. Fell off. On a nice television, you really get to see these graphics well. Sometimes this game can look a little muddy on a, you know, darn it. This game can look muddy on a, you know, just a composite monitor with the color kind of, and the brightness turned down. You really gotta pump up the color, the contrast, and the brightness to really see the most of this game. Darn it, no! I knew it! This is like the Ultimate Warrior if he was a skateboarder. No! Come on, dude. How did he counter that? There's a sequel to this game, too. I did it. I win. No, he went down, though. There we go, yeah. Ooh, mirror match time. I really should have gotten out of the way of that. Do a review of Mace the Dark Ages. I have to get a copy of it. But I think we can do that.
Time to fight. Hold on to your
This game reminds me a little bit of Tobal #1, which we have. There we go. She's not Chun-Li. She's Mei-Ling. All right, good times. All right, Pierre, the evil clown. All right, good times. Hell Mountain. That sounds not great. Oh, dude. I got out of that throw only to fall off myself. This looks like a place Akuma would vacation. That wasn't good at all. Oh, darn it. The good news is, like, the matches on this game are intense but quick. That did it. If you get him dizzy, you're in really good shape. Get away from the edge. All right, good deal. This game's got a nice soundtrack, too. I need to review this game. I don't know if I'm surprised I haven't reviewed this game. I think like some heartwarming closing credits music. Have I ever played a fighting game called Rabbit from the Sega Saturn? Highly recommended. I'll totally check it out. Pierre the Fighting Clown, yes. I mean, when his parents named him Pierre, he was pretty much destined for that life outcome. What was the other game? Fighter's History, I think, is another game that had a clown boss. So Fighter's Destiny and Fighter's History. Both had an affinity for mad clowns. Which, to keep with our kind of wrestling theme, that would go with Sting, you know, who who's in TNA, was basically the Joker. A lot of people worked on this game. Good for them. Well done. As a reward, I shall break through hidden skills. Keep on training. Challenge fastest if confident. You'll be able to select Robert when you defeat him within a minute. Work even harder. Alright, good times, good times. Why don't we try this weird ECW game? And then we'll probably wrap it up for the evening, just because, you know, I mean, we did start a little bit on the later side, but, you know, it's Royal Rumble and stuff. All right, Hardcore Revolution, rated M for mature. Let's see what that's all about. Nothing is what that's all about, because this game is filthy, just like ECW. All right, what do you got, buddy? There we go. Noel, you haven't answered my question. Which action figure toys would you love to have in your collection? Pierre is Joker's brother, and that Leon is Ryuichi's rival. Interesting. Which toys would I love to have in my collection? I'd love to get some JoJo's Bizarre Adventure statues. Rob Van Dam. Cheat menu. Utilities. Difficulty. I want easy. This has got a very unintuitive options screen. Let's just do versus here. Mike Awesome. Big Sal. Chetty looks like Randy Orton. Steve Carino, look at him. Just Incredible. Dawn Marie, Tommy Dreamer, Francine, Jazz, Jerry Lynn, New Jack, Nova, Raven, Rhino, Rogue. This has got some interesting. Super Crazy, Sabu, Lance Storm. It's got a good cast of characters here. This will be RVD. And let's fight Francine. Start game. Yeah, this really does look a lot like that Warzone game. Sorry, trying to straighten up my camera here. The walking animations on this game are not great. They are acting like they crap their pants. Like literally, they're like they walk like my daughter when she's got a load. They're like toddling around. This game is not looking great so far. Francine is walking like she pooped her pants and is Stone Cold Steve Austin and a zombie from Resident Evil.
Everybody's favorite wrestler, Rob Van Dam.
I am not just TNA.
This is taking me back. Not that I remember playing this much, but this is basically ECW Warzone. Joey Styles. How do I grapple? I don't remember. I played Warzone on this 19-inch Magnavox that only had an RF connector, so I had to play it on with an RF switch on my PlayStation. But I played it quite a bit. Man, Francine is really beating the crap out of me. I don't remember how to grapple on this. This is a sad day for Rob Van Dam. So it's both of them? Is that it? Is it A and B at the same time? Alright, that was really bad. If you wish to use the controller pack, insert it now. What the hell was that? Let's do another one here. Let's be Dawn Marie. And we'll fight Just Incredible. Well, Dawn Marie's looking decent from a distance, at least. It was in the Japanese strategy guide. Interesting. The Sacred Fist is another. I have that game, actually. I have that game on the PlayStation Mini on a USB drive. The one that Diego's talking about. All right, we got some 64-bit booty. That's always a good thing. But she's got a little bit of that Resident Evil zombie walk to going on with her. So there's a story that Just Incredible tells where like Sunny like flashed him to try to cheat on Chris Candido just because she wanted attention, and like one of the commenters said like after he saw her, he's like, that is just incredible. You know? But he was a good guy. He basically told her to get the hell out, you know.
Hello? I'm here.
I'm the hardcore icon of ECW.
Well, we're off to a great start already. I forgot that the crowd boos you if you do the like one move too much. That's something. Dude, I can't remember how to grapple on this. I did it accidentally one time, but I don't remember how.
Dawn Marie Bates is leaving the ring.
This is pulse pounding action right here. I mean, I don't know. Trying to see what's worse. I mean, this looks better than Backstage Assault, but Backstage Assault looks horrible.
Ascending the turnbuckle.
This is... You know what else I don't like about these games? Your punches do, like, no damage.
Come on.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm hitting different button combinations to figure out how to grapple on this. And I really don't remember how. But I can, honestly tell you, after playing this game for a couple of rounds, that it's not great, to put it mildly. I mean, it's not without its charm. It's a slice of life from 2000s ECW. All right, we're in the red. That means we're just end it. Yeah, I mean, I'm just so sick of this game that I just didn't even try to kick out. All right, Just Incredible wins. Congratulations. That's a thing right there. That's a thing. What time is it? Let's see what time it is here. It's like 1:40. Why don't we just pop in a tape real quick, see if we can have some VHS fun, and then we'll wrap it up for the evening here. All right. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? I'm just gonna pop in an old tape here. This is probably some stuff I taped off of YouTube, and it's a Yuki Kimura thing here with Russian. Yuki Kimura was cool. Really, really good female performer that Daisuke Asakura produced. She's pretty. The beats were awesome. I have the entire Yuki Kimura commercial compilation on my YouTube channel. So in 1070, you have the strategy guide for Fighter's Destiny on the N64. That's pretty impressive. Yuki Kimura, Summer Rain is probably my favorite song of hers. No, a YouTuber told me about it and found the guide on DeviantArt. That's crazy. It's also a really weird thing to upload to DeviantArt. But it's a cool thing to upload to DeviantArt, too. I don't know. I always think of DeviantArt as stuff that people made, not so much like uploading old strategy guides. But I mean, I'm totally down. I'm not here to discriminate. Man, throwing a CRT into a river like that's just breaks my heart right there. Little do you know that in 20 years they'll be very valuable to retro gamers, Yuki. He uploads the playthroughs of Fighter's Destinies 1 and 2 from the Japanese versions. That's really cool. All right, what do we got next on this tape here? Pink Graduation. Produced by Daisuke Asakura. Yeah, it's kind of went nuts on Yuki Kimura videos here. We'll watch this and then we'll wrap it up for the evening. Hopefully we don't get in any trouble here, but it's a good song. This is Yuki Kimura. She did a song for an anime called Love and Joy, and Summer Rain was her first single. Daisuke Asakura tended to produce a lot of eccentric and flamboyant male performers, but this was his pretty girl performer, and she was great. I like her vibe. I think she's cute, and I love the music, and just really cool energy, and great videos too. All right, old YouTube. In case you wonder what YouTube looked like in 2008, here you go. Yeah, again, this song was on that commercial compilation I uploaded. There's like a whispering voice, like, Yuki Kimura, Pinko Graduation. Miss old YouTube, yeah. Yeah, so do I. Before, I don't know, before it got more, I guess, AI savvy and regulated, and, you know, you had crazy copyright rules, and I don't know, yeah, it was, the internet and just pretty much everything was much better when it was, like, the Wild West, and was not so controlled. I mean, there's definitely a convenience aspect of things being centralized, but once they're centralized, you know, and we become, you know, so limited in what we're exposed to and so heavily censored, it's really sad. Oh, on balance, it's too late. I love this song, but we'll watch it next time. All right. On Balance is another one of my favorite songs of hers, but it's getting pretty late. It's almost like 2:00 in the morning. So, whoa, sorry if my camera's jiggling here. Yeah, actually, it's 1 minute to 2 in the morning. So, there you have it, guys. That's our live stream for the evening. Hope you all enjoyed yourself. You know, we'll do this again soon, and you know, even. You know, probably before the next live stream, we'll probably do some other videos of the non-live streaming variety, but you never know. Santino was expressing some interest in wanting to live stream, so we'll see how that goes. We might hop on tomorrow, but probably not, but maybe, who knows. Thank you, Diego. Good night, my friend. All right, thank you. You are a good dude as well, John. Thank you for watching, my friend. Very much, and to all who will watch in the future in 1070, good night, my friend. Yeah, good times, good times. Good night, and I will see you soon. And until next time, guys, my name is Noel, and I will see you all in the very near future for more YouTube antics and live streaming fun.